All right, what is up, you guys? Welcome to the April content planning. My name's Nicole, for those who do not know, and this is a little bit different because we're kind of doing like a work session, a behind the scenes of me, one, just getting my life together, but two, showing you how I am staying organized over here on YouTube, because I have been flying by the seat of my pants for the first 3 months, and I was semi-organized, and then I fell off, and then I never just got it back together. I actually filmed this video for y'all back in February. I showed you how I fill out my content calendar, how I stay organized. But in that video, I also said that I'm working on a better system for myself, like a better way to stay organized, a better schedule for myself, like a work schedule. And in the process of like reformulating that, I just completely fell off. So since I fell off, I felt like it was the perfect time to rebuild my work schedule, rebuild my way of like making sure everything gets done, because I am working a 9-to-5. I am a parent, and so I have a lot going on. So I'm going to show you how I schedule out my weeks, how I organize everything, how I fill out my calendar and plan for the month. This is also like a part 2 to my audit video, because something I stated in that video, which is very true, is I will look at my numbers weekly, sometimes at the end of the month, and I'm like, oh, okay, those numbers look good, and then I just plan out my month instead of using what I realized there to help me really figure out what kind of content I want to place where on my calendar, thinking about what dates are coming up, what kind of like holidays or like important things are coming up. So we're gonna get that together today. And making this schedule, being very organized, one, just helps me because I'm very type A and I have to have a plan or I'm all over the place. But two, it really helps me because YouTube is my side hustle. I have a 9-to-5, but YouTube is like working a full-time job. Like if you're really going at this and wanting to grow this, it kind of feels like a full-time job alongside your full-time job of 9-to-5, along with your full-time job of parenting. And so it can be a lot. And so I organize it in a way that I stay on top of what I need to stay on top of, and that my mind does not feel like I'm going 20,000 miles per hour. So let's hop into this. All right, so like I said, I have this content calendar back here. I erased it. It was from February. Everything on there was from February. Now, one thing I did say is that I wanted to make sure I scheduled in breaks this time. And so I am not gonna have myself working every day. By Thursday, most of the time, I am completely drained, and all of my content except for my Saturday content would have been posted that day. So when I get to Thursday or Friday even, I want to schedule in a break this time. I like to write everything out. I have a monthly calendar on my wall. I also have a weekly calendar, and then something you probably can't see, you could just probably see all the pink and green, is like my information about each channel, so that I can keep everything straight. When I'm ready to make a video, I'm like, okay, what is my content pillar? What kind of video am I posting on what particular day? And it makes it easier for me. I am very type A. I have to have everything written down, organized. I probably have it written in multiple places. I use a physical planner, and I have this as well, just because when I'm gone and I'm like, you know, not at home, not looking at this, I still want to be able to get things done if I want to get things done. With all that being said, let's get into this content planning. All right, so the first thing I do, like I said, I have this written in multiple places. I just got this planner from like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something. I typically just like to get a little planner that has like a month in it and then like each week. And so what I do is I look at my month and I see how many videos I actually need to plan out. So for right now, for my main vlog channel, I am doing videos every Monday and Thursday. And then over here on this channel, I am planning out every Tuesday and Saturday. And that might sound like a lot of content, but the thing is, one of those on my main channel is a vlog, and one is a shorter video. It might be, you know, like chit chat, talking about favorite products. It's very easy to record and even easier to edit. So it's like a low edit kind of video, low to no edit. And then my vlogs, the way I am trying to do them now is like I'm vlogging throughout the whole week, but each day I want to upload the footage, edit it a little bit that night. So even if I spend like 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes editing just that part, then it won't seem like so much when I get to the Thursday when I need to post it. So that is the plan for that channel. And then for this channel, I'm doing my weekly check-ins, which again are minimal to low effort. Like I want to make those a little bit simpler. My structure for those videos are very simple. I literally like recap the week, talk about highs and lows, look at my analytics, and talk about what I'm going to be working for towards the next week and adding in encouragement there. So that is like the structure of that video. It's very structured. There's no ups and downs. Sometimes I'll get creative, but that's about it. And then for my Saturday videos, or I think I'm switching the order of that to make it easier. Yeah. For my second video, my Saturday video would be my check-in. My Tuesday video is like something simple, maybe a pop-in with encouraging words, a showing a how-to. And that is what I came up with from my audit. I need to do more how-tos. I need to be more experimental with this channel. With my main channel, I just need to work on doing my longer vlogs because they have more watch time. It does better. I actually posted a longer video just this past week, and it is actually doing better than most of the other videos, and the average view duration is up, so that is nice. And then I do know for me, for the end of April, I want to do, I kind of have like notes already in here. I want to do like a reset video where I'm prepping for the next month for both of these channels. So I need to schedule in an audit, and like I'm saying I need to schedule it in because the way that's going to work is I'm going to have to plan it and record it in advance to be able to put it up on time, and so that it's not like coming out in the middle of the month instead of the beginning of the month, because most people are planning and prepping for the next month on the first of the month. So I need to do that and also plan my reset video for my vlog channel. So yeah, I have like an outline of basically, it's probably hard to see. So here in my notes on my planner, I just kind of jotted out like what days need videos, what kind of content I'm looking at. But now I'm going to go back and look and be like, does this make sense to do here? Because will I have enough time to film it, edit it, and post it by this time? So I'm going to do a little bit of fixing before we fix the wall. So I am done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything that I put in my planner on my wall for April. So today is actually April 6th. And so the first week of April, I had already had planned out. I was ready to go. And that was kind of based off of my audit because I had already did my audit in advance before March even closed out. I did it like a few days before March closed out. So I was ready to go for April. So like this first week won't matter, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up anyways. But I'm going to put up the rest of the weeks exactly how I put it in my planner, and then we're going to work on our weekly outline. I'm super excited because I got new markers because all I had was lime green and pink. If you're interested in this little setup, it came with 3 pieces. I will put it in the links down below, but I got new markers because I only had 2 colors before, and I wasn't feeling, well, actually 3 colors. I wasn't feeling pink, white, and green only. Like it wasn't working for me. I need some variety in my life. But anyways, let's get this calendar going. Okay guys, I'm back. That took a little bit longer than I thought it would. And I'm not gonna lie, I used ChatGPT because I kept looking at my calendar and I was like, I'm missing something, and I really wanted to break down my week so it does not feel like I'm editing every day. And so if you're curious, like the ChatGPT, you know what? I'm gonna save this outline and I'm gonna put it in the description box. Like I'll make a little Word document and y'all can click on that. So what I did it based off of my filming day and like just how my week works out, because I know my weeks get crazy. And I also know that by like Thursday, I'm worn. Like I am worn out, I need a break. And so here's what I have. All right, the monthly calendar is filled out. Now this will be filled out more. This is just where we're at right now. Here's what I have. I have on here, and I color coded it, and I did these colors on purpose. I did different colors so it doesn't just look mundane and that it actually stands out. So when I come and like look over here, I see that there's different things that need to be happening, and I don't just sit down and do what I feel like doing. I needed this kind of organization. So orange is like a research and plan day or like session. Purple is when I am posting, and for me, for posting, that's making thumbnails, making like the titles, and making sure everything's optimized for actually uploading. So that's like scheduling it out, all of that. And then green is recording days, which if you can see, I only have one recording day. Now I vlog, so that means I will be vlogging every day no matter what, but actually sitting down with sit down videos recording only happens on Sundays for me, because that is when I'm the freest. That is when I'm getting a break most of the time from my son. And even if I'm not, I don't have to go to work, so I can still schedule some recording time even if I have him. And then pink is editing. And as you can see, there's still a whole lot of editing. So what I did was I mapped out Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays editing. And Mondays and Tuesdays are going to be heavy edit days because Sunday is a filming day for me. And so because that's filming, that means I know I have a video to post up, and the white, I'm sorry, forgot white, is going to be days that videos are supposed to be posted. So I need to add that on here because I had erased everything completely. But that means heavy editing days for me from 8:30 to 10:30 are going to be on Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, I broke it into half editing, half planning, because I know on Thursdays I post a video, and Saturdays. So the goal is like to have this scheduled out for Thursday, Saturday, so that I don't have to worry about it. Rest day for Thursday. Friday is heavy editing, because editing is like more like a chill kind of vibe, and Fridays I'm just chilling and I can come in and just edit my night away. And then Saturday is my planning day, because like I said, heavy filming day is Sunday, and I want to make sure I'm prepped and ready. So early in the morning, plan out my week, plan out my content, research anything I need to do, and then editing through the night. Most Saturdays I am not doing anything, and so Saturday nights are when I can just chill and do whatever I want to do. Most of the time on Saturday and Friday nights I'm watching TV, so instead I'll have my rest day Thursday and work again the rest of the week. Now, to make this work to where these times are limited and they stay limited, I really have to get ahead of the game. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, I have an empties video to post tomorrow, and the plan with me is what I'm recording right now to post on Tuesday. So realistically, I should have filmed these up here and been editing them all week. And so this week is going to be kind of hard for me because I'm a little bit behind in editing, but the goal would be, technically, if this is the week that I'm going into, I'm working on things for this week. So I would film and start editing, which technically this video is already filmed, thankfully. So I would start editing this video on my Monday edit day to have it ready for the following Monday. And this vlogging tips video, I would technically be editing that on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I would make thumbnails for these two and post them, have them scheduled out, ready to go. That is how realistically I want to work this week out. But as of right now, that's not going to work because I'm behind on my editing. So instead, when I finish filming this video right here, I'm gonna have to edit these two videos tonight and tomorrow, and like they'll go up the same day I finish editing them. But realistically, I would prefer if all of these were already done. So the good thing about this is I've done this. I've took a while to figure all of this out, and I'm never going to erase this. This weekly calendar is going to stay, and what I'll do is I will pencil marker in the specific videos I'm working on, or that I need to make thumbnails for, or maybe like anything that is specific to these times. Like if there's something I want to record here, I will map it out on here so that when I sit down at my desk at night, I'm looking and I'm like, okay, what specifically am I working on? So like I said, for example, if I was editing this empties video, I would put it in the editing slot, and I would put it in the color of the channel so that I can keep that. That's very specific. You do not have to do that. But yeah. So anyways, that is what my schedule is looking like. I wish I had time to bring y'all along and like bring y'all with me through the week. But if you saw on here, I have a video planned work week in my life, so you can actually see this in action. And so when I film that and post that, I'll make sure that I tack it along to this video so that you all can see that. So yeah, I hope this gave you like a little insight to how other creators are staying organized, how you can get organized, maybe how you can like simplify your routine to where you're not really just doing heavy editing all the time. I say this all the time, editing can be like the most daunting part of YouTube. And so for me to actually break it apart and see if this works will be really interesting. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And if this video was helpful and you like this kind of content, please hit the thumbs up. And if this is something that you are interested in and want to see more of, make sure you subscribe and keep a lookout for that week in my life video. I have been wanting to make more of those. I've done one in the past, but I've been wanting to make more because I like watching what creators do, especially when the creator works a 9 to 5. I think it's so interesting. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.